And for a closer look at the damage caused by the tornado, let's bring in storm chaser Kyle Cutton. He is live in Omaha, Nebraska this morning, one of the hardest hit areas. Kyle, it's great to see you. I know you've had a long night. You've been driving, you've flown and driven through the night to get to Omaha. First, tell me what it looks like on the ground this morning.
Well, daylight's just coming. I just left the damage site. They're still not letting us in. They're only letting in residents with ID that matches. It's tragic. I don't want to overstate it, but it looks like some of the high-end tornado damage that we've seen in generations past that will probably scar this place for generations to come. And more importantly, today is even a bigger potential for even more tornadoes than we saw just yesterday.
And Kyle, you've been doing this a long time. In terms of devastation, given the large number of tornadoes, as many as 60, there could be more. Are you surprised by what you saw at the devastation sites?
Yeah, I was. I'm blown away in the sense that two things: very high-end quality built homes were completely taken off their foundation, which you just don't see often, that I personally have witnessed this morning. And the biggest thing is the no fatalities. I can't stress to you enough that it's short of a miracle that we had 60 tornadoes across 5 states. And at this point now, I will say this, I'm going to go back. We're awaiting the approval from the officials to go ahead and start helping with search and rescue ourselves. I've got a full team here in Omaha that we're ready to help as soon as they let us in. What I was told by law enforcement is they are not going to do anything until daylight is fully up. Their looting has already been an issue, but they are wanting the public to come and help. They definitely have made that known, but the law enforcement I spoke with said no fatalities to this point. They are going to do a preliminary morning search and continue.
I'm with you. I've been thinking about the fact that no one has been seriously injured or hurt. I'm going to use your words because I agree with them. It's a miracle. Going back to what you said a moment ago, we're right in the peak of tornado season. Like you mentioned, a lot of forecasters saying more storms will come today. They'll come throughout the weekend. You've been doing this a long time. I know I've said that, but your experience is crucial here. What advice do you have for people in the region?
You have to have a plan right now. Waking up this morning, we're waking up to almost 90 million people in the path of today's storms. Today is going to be the worst of it, they're saying. You have to have a plan today, right now, because this afternoon, like folks I've talked to, they didn't think their houses were going to be leveled and off the face of the earth yesterday, right? So you have to have a plan. You have to have essentials. You have to have a kit, batteries, radio, food, medicine, everything stocked away, prepared, because the time you need it could be the most critical life-saving time of your life.
And you know that better than so many of us. Kyle Cutton, fantastic reporting. We will check in with you later in the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.